Today we're going to talk about triangle sums. You should know that all the triangles inside a triangle, all the angles inside, should add up to 180 degrees. And so when I know that, it's simply a matter of doing some math to figure out what the missing side is. So if I have this one, I would add up these two together. So 70 plus 60 is 130. And if I take 180 and I subtract 130, we would find out that the missing angle is 50 degrees. So the different things that can happen when we do that, we could do another one just like that here on number 4. Again, we would add up the 30 plus the 35, and we would get 65, and we would take 180 minus 65, and we would end up with 115, and so that would be our answer over here. And so those are just straightforward. I know one angle is missing, and I know the other two. Sometimes we use that to help us apply it. So I'm going to look at number 2 before we talk about number 3. We don't know what the angles here and here are, so we don't have enough information to figure that out. You have to know 2 of the angles, or you have to have some other information around the triangle that would help us figure that out. So in this case, though, we do notice that we have a straight line. See it right here? And we know that all straight lines have to add up to 180. So whatever number goes here in the y place, 15 plus that number has to add up to 180. So the opposite would be 2. Subtract the 15 from 180 and get our answer. So we have a 165 degree angle there for that obtuse angle on the exterior of the triangle. So up here, when we want to find the exterior, we have to use 2 steps. First, we have to find what angle is missing inside the triangle, and then we have to use that angle that we just found to help us find its supplement, meaning what it adds to 180. So again, we're going to do both of those 2 steps. We're going to come over here, we're going to add up the 75 and the 25, and we're going to know that that equals 100.
Okay, so on a new screen, let me show you this last little part. We did 75 plus 25 and we got 100. So these 2 plus something makes that add to 180. So clearly they were going to do 180 and we're going to subtract 100, and that's how we get an answer of 80. And so now what we're looking for is 80 plus what is going to equal it to the 180. Well, clearly it's going to go right back to this 100 again. So this angle right here is 100. So 100 plus 80 is going to equal 180, just like 75, 25, and 180 also equal 80. And so my answer up here is angle N is 100. Let me get that. That looks really messy. Let me try that again. 100. And so again, this is just a quick little overview as to what we were going to do. And then I'm going to show you a couple of new problems.
I show you that when we're working these, they're going to start putting them in problems where you have to kind of know all the things about them. So these are straightforward, and so what I would like you to do is I would like you to pause the video right here, and I would like you to try these 6 figures right here and find all the missing angles. And then I want you to check them, okay? Okay, so hopefully you got all these answers correct. If not, take a moment and pause the video here so that you can see what math I did for each one. I worked out all the steps, so some of them are straightforward, like these are vertical angles, and obviously this one is 180 minus that. This one is a right angle, and so if I pay attention to where DAB is, this is D, and this is A, and this is B, so it would have to also add up to 90 degrees, and when I subtracted, that's how I got the 34 degrees. And again, I did the same thing over here. These 2 have to add up to 180. Once I know that these 2, the third one has to make the triangle inside here add up to 180, so you can see that I've added them, and then I subtracted them to get the 69. And so again, please take your time and look these over, because I can guarantee you this is the level that you need to be ready to do or ready to quiz over this information for the state assessment test. All right, great job.